So what do all these pedals do? Well, let's look at that. This one here, this first white one that you see is a tuner. This is called a super chorus. So just let's see what a super chorus sounds like. I'm going to turn the volume up, or I'm going to turn the intensity of it up. So this is the guitar just straight up. It's on a clean channel. So let's add this super chorus. What's that do? And if we intensify the levels, it should kind of sound like a Leslie organ maybe. Turn this back to where it was. Let's turn it off. Let's click on this thing. This one is a digital delay. I'm going to turn it up so you get the full effect. The delay does this. There's a delay. Turn it off. This green one here is a tremolo. Let's see what it does. Tremolo. This green one, it went from kind of a darkish gray green to a regular green. This one is a tube screamer. That's what it does. So you heard the volume and the tone change a little bit. This one, I'll do all these at 12 o'clock, is an overdrive. And this does this. So that gave it more volume, and it also gave it it affected the tone, kind of made it dirtier. This one, which I rock back and forth, is a wah-wah pedal. Let's see what it does. So the name wah-wah and the effect. Now, you can't see it, but now we're going to look at this box here. Let's see what that does. Let me put you back here. So it's on the first channel, which is clean channel. I'll do it. We've already done it once. We hit the next one, and immediately the volume has gone up at least twice as much. So I'm going to crank it back a little bit on volume. So you notice that the volume went up quite a bit and the sound got muddier. We'll do the third channel on this thing. And that was muddier still. Now, sometimes you can play a clean channel and get a muddy, distorted effect. For example, if we put this overdrive on, which is kind of orangish yellow. Now if we put on this overdrive, the tube screamer, so sometimes people like to play with a muddier sound on a clean channel. Let's go to a muddy channel, this channel, and let's kick on the tube screamer. Let's turn on the overdrive and the tube screamer on a muddy channel. You get feedback immediately. So, you can see we can get all kinds of effects using this thing. So like, let's try a combination. We'll go on the clean channel, and we're going to add a little bit of chorus and a little bit of delay. See what that sounds like. Now let's kick the tube screamer up and it'll increase the volume. Let's keep the chorus and the delay on, add a little overdrive. Let's add the tube screamer and it'll jump way up in volume. Let's go back to that tremolo with just a little bit of delay. And let's add the tube screamer to kick up the volume. So when I show you the pedal board, and let me give you another shot of the pedal board. When I show you this, I'm trying to explain that every pedal has a different effect, which is used for different songs. To get a little bit technical, this pedal board is put in to a loop. What's that mean? Well, it means that the sound that you get from this pedal board going into the back of the amp, and then so it goes, the sound goes in the amp and then is sent back from the amp here, and then the guitar is plugged into the front of the amp. What's that mean? Let's look. We go back behind this amp, there's a send and return. So the signal from the amp, or the pedal board guitar, goes into here, and then it's returned to the front, or the first effect, which is my tuner, to the last effect, which is this wah-wah pedal. Then the guitar is plugged directly into the amp. Now, why do you do that? Well, some say it cleans up the sound of your effects. If you were to plug your guitar directly into the amplifier, and so the first cable goes from there into here, and from here into your amp, it's a different sound. So we've created a loop. So the guitar goes into here, the effects go directly into the amp and come back around. Except for this one, which goes into the back of the amp, and this controls the 3 channels for the amplifier. And I showed you this yesterday. This is clean, dirty, dirtiest. You have to have this on, this effects channel on, to have these work. If you had your guitar go or you had a cable directly from the guitar input into here, and this went into your guitar, it wouldn't matter if that's on and off. But since I have a loop effects, it does. So, a little more about this pedal board that I've been working on, and trying to find the right configuration of the pedals and the effects. Today was just to show you what each of these different pedals, the different sound that is created by using these pedals. So, anyway, I hope that was informative.